Welcome to the Chessboard Renegade Star and a newcomer. Tonight we have Kip, the Intrepid Kobold.
Yep.
Shinju, the Living Mako Stone.
Yeah.
Our not Baba Yaga, Kimyosa. Don't start, Kip.
Good talk.
And tonight we are going to enjoy the company of Kairos, who will be playing the character Thalvar Volthos.
Howdy, hey.
So when we last left off, we were in the Mega Fairy Dungeon of sorts, a long dead sword dungeon that attaches to the fairy realm beneath it. They are on the second floor and just got done fighting off slimes, or blobs. Kip has found religion. And unfortunately, it looks like we may have to let Hannah go due to some real-world pre-engagements that she has to deal with. So, at the start of this session, Hannah receives a rodent friend with a message from her mother requesting her immediate attention. She essentially bounces and apologizes profusely, saying that she will return to the party at a later date if she can. Renegade Star, that leaves us with Kip, Kimyosa, and Shinju for the moment. Now, I believe you have a key?
Real quick, crazy idea. What if her mother substitutes Argue Human for her? It's like, hey, this one owed me a favor. He's taking care of it, and we're going to take you back out. Okay, let's go.
But I was going to do something funny with Thalvar.
That's fine, too.
Anyway,
It's
that's
just an idea. You don't have to go with it.
So anywho, you are now in this dungeon near the vinegar pool.
Right. We have just freshly dipped our equipment in the wine that Kimyosa had access to from his wine cabinets.
That somehow he magically had available to, well, not magically. For some reason, he thought it would
my
be useful.
character sheet for forever, dude.
I know, it's still funny. Oh, like that one time that, who was it, Elimina, decided to open up her writ of timeshare.
Yeah. The dungeon timeshare from like 3 campaigns ago. That she really had wanted out of.
Hey, it came of use.
Yeah. Alright.
Not to distract too much from what we're doing, I need a way to manipulate maximum hit points and maximum magic points on my alternate character sheets, and I can't figure it out. Do you know how to do this?
There is a mod button right underneath the maximum HP and minimum HP.
I see it. Thank you.
No problem.
Gonna unpause this?
No. Because if you guys move, you're going to ruin my campaign.
Like that one dungeon we ran through. Looking for the boss.
Which dungeon was that?
That was one of the luchador, or lichador's lair.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or nuking him before he can get out of the bathroom.
Guess we'll take care of the south side of this place now.
Kim?
Just assume he's with us. He's fixing his shit.
Yes, I'm finally getting around to trying to fix all of my character sheets because I only have 4 character sheets for this freaking character.
Only 4? You're doing good. Our
What your
warlock
price
used to like to summon a bunch of stuff.
Well, I have 5 soon.
Kip, that is a piss poor roll, man. Like legit, you just barely didn't fail.
The fact that you can pass on that though is amazing. Good job, Kip.
Okay. Alrighty, you come across a locked door. And no, if that had been a poison needle trap, he would have failed.
Is it trapped?
You don't know. But it is locked. You have a key on you.
Are you muted, Kip?
Kip, I think you're muted.
I'm not wasting a good key.
That's a fair point in my opinion.
What? This isn't The Legend of Zelda.
How do I know that?
Because that's not how keys work in the real world.
It is when you
There's
got a
magic
skeleton
and
key.
stuff here.
But it's not a magic key, and it's not a magic door.
Look, I trust Kip when it comes to these things, and he's using his lockpicking techniques, so I'm gonna...
And how do I know that key works in this door?
Maybe
Is
give
it
it a
labeled?
try.
I don't got time for that. I have lockpicks. And I'm
It's
really
faster
good at
to
it.
lockpick it.
No, it isn't. It takes 10 minutes to lockpick.
I'm not going to be like that guy from The Matrix when he has to fiddle with all the keys.
You have one key.
That you know of, I have at least 2. I have a room.
Oh my god.
Kip's picking on a lock. Did it work or not?
I mean, yes, but you have a key.
My name is Suspicious Kip.
God.
I'm saving the key for later.
You unlock the door with your lockpicks, while in the back of your mind you think, wait, was that key to this?
I feed the key to Pickles to get rid of the evidence.
Pickles spits it out.
It's not nice.
Because it's a metal key and not a stone to feed his gizzard.
I use my cooking skill to turn that key into lettuce and then feed it to Pickles.
You don't. That
I
is
feel like
not
metal
something
keys
you
would
can
be
do.
better for desert stuff.
No, it
I
wouldn't.
mean, if I level up with priest enough, I could.
You could actually get a metal poisoning from it.
Who would know about that?
Fine. How big he is.
Oh wait, still me.
Well, Kip, Pickles will spit it out because it's a weird key and not a food. You can't turn a key into lettuce because it's not how cooking works. And unless you
Oh,
have
attitude.
some sort of deity that allows you to change items into other items,
My deity is the divine chef.
do you have enough levels to turn anything into food?
Level 2.
No.
I have dexterous fingers.
That doesn't mean anything.
Anyway, the door's unlocked. I'm not
Yep.
opening it.
Shinju is ready to start going through doors. Does she remember the magical item signatures from south of the doors?
There
Oh,
was
man,
a
our
magical
radar's
signature
gone.
over here. Magical signature over here.
Master
Oh
Chief's
yeah,
gone.
your radar is gone, isn't it? You don't.
Master Chief's gone.
What?
Person detecting radar is gone. I have mana search. That's my own thing.
All right. Let me toggle. Not that. I need to actually turn off your people sensing.
Oh yeah. To be fair, I knew about those people down there before.
You do know that they are still there. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Do I sense a singular person in either of those directions?
So she
There is a
detects-
singular person over here.
Does
Near
she
one of the
detect a
magic
magical
sources.
person?
It is near one of the
Oh,
magic
man.
sources, so she wouldn't be able to tell one of the other.
Okay, so she's just gonna kick through the doors as Shinju does.
Roll a stealth check.
The doors are still locked.
He only unlocked one door.
I would
Fair.
unlock both doors.
Fine.
You want me to roll a second? Oh, you know what? I'll use the key on the second door. There you go. You happy?
A little bit, yes.
Yeah, and then Shinju's gonna lead the party to the right because she feels like definitely going right.
Alrighty. Hold on. I need to put a minor token down for Thalvar for the time being.
A minor noble?
Oh wow, another minor noble party member? Incredible.
That'd be neat, but we don't have one of those, unfortunately.
If they combine, can they become a major noble?
Okay. And wait,
This is the most least colorful Fey dungeon I've ever seen.
you're only on like the second floor, dude.
Yeah, we haven't
It's all
gotten
black
to
for me.
the chance
Also, it's not
floors.
necessarily a Fey dungeon so much as a sword labyrinth on top of a Fey mound.
I still see nothing
He's
but
pointing out
darkness.
that he doesn't have vision on this level.
He doesn't need vision.
He might need division.
Tell that to Wanda.
Heh. I see what you did there. Anywho, for the humor's sake, you are prone and mildly paralyzed.
Oh, it'll be easy to hit him then. Is that door locked?
Alrighty. Where's that spell? Is it a true speech spell? Yeah, those doors are unlocked.
My work here is done.
Wait, did you roll scout?
You said they were unlocked.
Yeah, I said they were unlocked.
Well, I guess I can observe the doors if you really want me to.
Okay,
Well,
yeah,
the
they're
doors
not
are
trapped. Or
Well,
at
the
least
doors
they
that
don't
burst.
appear trapped.
Don't say it like that.
So in front of you, you see a young Kairos.
Yeah, middle age-ish.
Oh, so you're like 8. Wait, that's just
So
me.
late 20s.
That's not middle age-ish. Middle age is like 30s.
Early 30s then.
Alrighty.
The
So
human, right?
middle-aged human laying on the ground, twitching.
That's weird.
Kairos.
me.
You were adventuring in this dungeon, and at one point you were traversing through this room, and you got caught in a magical trap.
Rookie.
One that casted Paralyze onto you, which arguably that's not the exact happenings of this spell, but for thematic sake, he's on the ground twitching. Kit, this should be a warning sign to you.
Is that gonna happen to me?
No. It's a warning sign because somebody got caught in a trap, a magical trap.
That's why I said rookie.
No, fair enough.
Wouldn't happen to me.
Would you like to roll your scouties? Alright, you can see on the ground that there are magical runes in a circle Anybody who would step through this room could possibly get paralyzed.
I mean, Shinju sees it too.
Well, Shinju definitely sees it, but seeing magic and understanding what that magic is are two different things.
Accurate. Shinju knows where magic is, she doesn't know what it does.
Look, in my all my years, my 7 years on this green earth, that's a paralyzed trap. I can tell because of years of study. Also, that guy's paralyzed, and he didn't see the trap.
You turn it off.
I will cautiously walk up to the trap and go to turn it off. 21. Don't act like it's not gonna work.
I suppose that works. Alrighty. Thalvar,
Okay, like
you are no longer under the effects of paralyzation.
Oh,
You are on the ground, though. As you
Sure,
look up,
there's
there
problems first.
are 3 figures, one smaller than the other 2, and one bigger than the other 3.
I was to say, excuse me. There's 4 figures.
My bad.
a
3
velociraptor.
humanoid figures, and not exactly a velociraptor, more like a Deinonychus.
It's not an
Yeah.
uncommon creature in this world, so you probably recognize it.
It's a Dondulus.
And Shinju at least is wearing the symbols of a very common god. I want to say Shin's one of the major gods too.
Hey, mine's common god too. Mine's major god.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't. Your clothes aren't like symbol to him yet, right? You still
Nope,
need to go
not
like get
yet.
some tailors to like put some patches.
I got
on.
like an amulet or something. You said
Note that major and common are 2 different things, but
everyone eats. Well,
And that's
okay.
why yours is a major instead of a
Okay.
common.
Okay. Maybe saying everyone eats isn't great for our party right now. But
Oh my
Actually, yeah. that's a good
usually
point.
everyone eats.
god. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I eat. Pickles eats. You two do whatever.
Well, he didn't eat that key.
You
don't know
and
that.
Pickles eat.
my
but
character
me
eats.
And Kim.
Oh yeah, Kim also does eat.
I thought you said you didn't have to eat. Or was that just?
No, that was the Baba Yaga.
Oh yeah, so you don't have to eat.
Question: do I see down the hallway to my right, or I guess below me, where they can't see?
Probably.
You know what? I should probably put them in more hidey spots.
So I'm gonna say no, right?
On the other hand, that makes a good way to meet people. Like, pointing down and be like, "Hey, there's dudes right down there. Fucking barbers, help!"
I mean, in your paralyzed state, you would have seen them moving around laughing at you.
That's mean.
There was a guy paralyzed in the other room twitching. Why wouldn't they be?
I don't know. Why wouldn't they just
They truly
kill
are an
them?
evil people.
Yeah, I know. Kip.
Jokes are that way.
What are
What's
they?
that?
Question: would I know what those are?
Roll a sage check.
Roll a sage check. Or monster knowledge, sorry. So, for your character sheet, if you go to the check page,
Yep, it's monster knowledge. Okay, here we go.
you're fairly certain you saw hoodlings and goblins. One of which is about to get a 20 HP boost for the sake of giving you guys extra sword shards.
Sword charge.
With to struggle to stand up, like both my legs were asleep.
They're still tingly.
Just stumbling around like a newborn giraffe, and point out a pack of those, whatever you said they were, goblins and
Goblins and hoodlings. So in Sword World, they don't have hobgoblins, and they don't have bugbears. They have hoodlings, goblins, and bolg, which are kind of the equivalents in those. If you think of hoodlings as the goblin kind of stage of things, goblins at the hobgoblin stage of things, and bolgs at the bugbear stage of things.
At it. Pack of them that way. Maybe more traps ahead.
And just so you have information, we have had notoriously bad luck at rolling to hit bolgs. Every single combat we've encountered one from the very beginning.
Yeah, which is why I like to blind them.
40 white
Does
ink.
Thalvar have anything on him that indicates he's an adventurer proper? I know we have like the daggers that show we're adventurers.
The ranks.
That's true.
Yeah.
That adventurer's backpack thing that
He does have an adventurer's backpack, but you can steal those off of any adventurer.
Yeah, I mean.
Would you like to spend some? I will allow you to spend some rank if you want to get like a certain level of adventurer rank. And let me get you the cost for that, or some reputation. Sorry. To make this a little easier.
Good idea.
Dagger costs 20, rapier costs 50, broadsword costs 100. 100 would make you a fully fledged adventurer.
No, I'll go with dagger.
Okay. You are at the
They're all
minimum.
daggers.
You are at the minimum career level for an adventurer. Yeah, I think 100 is the fully fledged adventurer broadsword. 200 is worth attention. So, I mean, if you were broadsword or greatsword, that would be something that they might actually recognize you for.
Like you'd be a big enough adventurer that we might know your name from your reputation.
But I mean,
Like
just
the
having
dagger's fine.
But having the dagger
Especially
is
since,
fine.
especially since magic person just got caught in a magic trap.
Yeah.
I don't think that'd be a very better adventurer thing to do.
I don't know. I think it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Note.
No,
Out
what?
of character question, since I do have the 20 rep points now, can I just spend the extra gold to get the fairy case?
Well, reputation is spent, so you only get so much.
Ah, there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So if you earn 20 reputation, you can choose to spend it to actually get a rank with the guild, and then you're back down to 0.
But he has 250. It was just that he wasn't going to be able to spend it until he got back to town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you
I
want
do have 250 rep. We've only got 109 total, and I've spent 20 of it.
you had how much total?
109. Does anybody have higher than that?
No.
So for about 70 potential. Yeah, I need to start giving you guys more sword shards.
See,
I've been telling you we need more rep.
I told you.
You've also
I
been
have
spending it. 70 of that has
34.
probably been spent on.
I have spent 20 rep, period.
No,
I
I mean
have
on.
34,
Oh,
I
I've
have a
spent the
total
entire
rep of
campaign.
Of 99, it says. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong with my money before.
Look, I am trying to get you more sword shards. One of the goblins in here has sword shards. Let's go.
Allegedly.
All right. Okay, so he points down there, says, goblins and hoodlings, and presumably Shinju sees that he has a dagger somewhere on his clothing.
I think Shinju's more preoccupied by the fact he's wearing all Lulvane's.
So the thing is Shinju, I don't know if you've noticed, but she isn't very worldly, so...
Oh, that's right. Fair enough.
Yeah, she wouldn't... I don't know why you think Shinju would care about fashion.
That's why she went with the cheap. That's why she went with the cheap stuff.
Well, because because she needs vitality for being a frontliner. But anyway, yeah, something to the effect of like, we'll assist you, and then start moving towards there
All right.
to like put a block between the down guy and wherever those things.
Are we on initiative yet?
Hold on. I am
gonna
starting
be
up
very
a initiative tracker. All right. Highest initiative is 11.
It's gonna be tough.
Roll
I
first,
don't
Kip.
know
You
if you
got
can
this.
beat that.
Natural fail. Natural fail. That was actually pretty close.
Did he kip it? Nope.
If I kipped it, I still got a 12.
Oh. Alrighty, Renegade Star. Your go.
I don't see shit.
No, you don't.
They're all in the south room, and they are spread like to the left and right, kind of
We-
hiding from us.
We are in the pre-combat phase. Are there any pre-combat things that you need to do?
I can make a limited move as part of free combat, right?
Yes. To adjust your positioning.
Can?
To adjust your positioning.
Adjusting positioning.
I still don't see shit.
Don't
I
worry.
see one.
Yeah.
Two. I
Shinju
see
sees
two.
them all.
Yep.
I can see two.
What's the range of limited movement?
3.
On your battle tab on your sheet, you should have your move broken up as limited, normal, and maximum,
Okay.
and it'll be based on some of your race and stat features.
Alright, you have all of the hoodling's weaknesses. They are weak to magic damage, as is the goblin.
My one weakness.
And
Any
there are
wizards?
no wizards among them except for Thalvar. So unless Thalvar is actively looking at your weaknesses, you're good to go.
Would you do that?
Currently, still shaking off the limbs that fell asleep on me. And drawing my sword if it was not already.
I'll allow it.
That's very nice.
Why your sword wouldn't be out in the middle of a dungeon, I have no clue, but I'll allow it.
Picking it up. If I was on the ground and it was in my hand, I assume I would have dropped it.
Unless you had like death clutch on it when you got paralyzed.
Depends. Is it a zappy paralyze or a muscle? Oh yeah, you're twitching. They might have death gripped it. I'm ready to move into combat when y'all are.
I'm ready. If it's goblins and stuff, I'm not gonna waste any cards.
Yeah.
What, you don't believe in the heart of the cards?
No. They cost money.
I know, right? They're very expensive. Sounds like no one has anything to do.
Alright. Who would like to take the first turn?
Like, to go first, because she wants to try out her new spell that she just got.
Okie
Is it
dokie.
Mega
Very
Blind?
I hope not.
I wish. Oh, actually, that's a good point. Do any of them look particularly scary?
Absolutely not. Not at your level of adventuring.
Okay. Knowing that they are weak to magic in that case, Shinju is going to target all of her allies.
Oh shit, she's gonna blind you all.
Oh god! I'm not level 3 priest, I can't unblind myself.
Hide behind
double
shield.
checking. Yep, everyone's within range. Oh yeah. I'm feeling like Earth because I am an Earth.
You're inert?
That's true.
There's not a check button on my effect weapon spell. There's not a check button on a lot of my spells I'm looking at now. Okay, I did not nat 1, so I cast Effect Weapon on 1, 2, 3. Yeah, myself too. Why not? 4, 5.
Go.
And Effect Weapon makes your weapon magical and gives you +1 physical damage. In this case, it is technically Earth magic.
Which spell is this?
Effect Weapon. It is Artificer level 3. I just realized I also don't have an effect button for it.
One target. Okay. It does what now?
Increases the physical damage of the weapon by 1 is the mechanical thing you need to have in there.
Okay.
Additionally, I can imbue them with an element type, and I just picked that at the start. So in this case, I made all of them Earth magical weapons. So if the hoodlings were weak versus Earth, then we would get that Earth bonus, right?
Right.
But since they're weak versus magic, well, now all of them are magic,
Okay.
but physical, but magic.
All right. Roll me that Shinju check. Or did you already do that? The 2d6?
I already did.
Okay.
Yeah. And why did that not? Did the effect button not affect?
Click the thing again. There you go.
There it goes.
Pickles is supremely confused. Or perplexed, if you will.
Do you have Flowing Fortunes too?
Oh yeah. Blowing Fortunes, and I'm going to cover Kim Yosa.
Oh my.
Thank you for the reminder, Asma. And that ends Shinju's turn.
It brings my dodge up to 0. I need it.
I know, right? Oh, actually, let me move up a bit. Yeah, I like big up. Yeah, Shinju's happy now.
All right. Anybody else want to go next?
Might as well.
Shinju, I've
Oh,
added.
there's a bunch of them.
I've added check to all of your spells, so you should be able to check off of them now.
Thank you.
Are any of them armed with range weapons?
The arrow hoodlings are this'n and
Wow.
this'n.
Just those two.
I mean, I could technically
Three.
give the goblins. Nope. Eager Goblin has a melee weapon.
All right. I've used 4 of my normal move. I'm gonna go ahead and move in to engage the first hoodling,
No.
and I'm gonna start swinging. I am declaring both chain attack and dual wielding
No.
Dual wielding
because
his
I no
fists.
longer have a penalty.
Uh-oh.
Yay, 7th level.
Woohoo!
First attack.
I
Hits.
spent all my experience on Priest.
Second attack.
Hits.
And third attack.
Hits. He was already dead.
Nice.
All right. Thalvar or Kip, who would like to go next?
Mudkip?
Mudkip?
Sure.
I'm guessing
I
these
I can see them
one
here.
square is 1 meter.
Yeah, but they would have mild cover. I think that means they get some penalties to your attack.
I'm gonna aim at the deceitful arrow hoodling, and is there a skirmish yet, or is the skirmish ended since he murdered that thing?
Kim Yosa started and ended the skirmish.
I do that.
To be fair, these are still the top levels of this dungeon. Things will get harder from here.
Oh, I'm sure. I have no doubt.
I still can't wait to throw the...
Do I want to send Pickles in by themselves?
Yes.
Must be fine. Goblins.
Yeah, you should totally attack that goblin.
Yeah, she's gonna charge there.
Tail whip.
And she's gonna tail whip. How big is the skirmish? Is it all three of them in the skirmish, or just this one?
If you start the skirmish here, it will be all three of them.
Okay. Well, okay, I can't actually see this one, so I guess I can only see these two on the bottom right now, because this pillar's right in the way. I can just check on the Mad Goblin. 14.
12.
So what does the earth thing do?
Makes it a
Plus
magic
1
attack
here.
or magical
Yeah,
damage.
that too.
So +2.
So that's +2 of that,
Mm-hmm.
and then you said it's magic, right?
Well, it's magic damage,
So-
still going against their physical defense.
16 to him. The Proud Saber Hoodling.
Yeah, in case you haven't been made aware, Kairos, the Pickles is a rider mount, so it gets all his rider bonuses, so it tends to wreck face.
16 against the other guy.
Like a smaller munchie.
Who is Munchie?
Oh yeah, actually.
And that is Pickles' turn. My turn is over too.
All right,
It's funny
that
'cause when I click on
leaves
Pickles, I can't
Thalvar.
see myself.
Alrighty, so what's the range of motions we can do? Movement and
If you're
attacking
going to
spell
cast
trap?
a spell, you're set
You're
off to
stuck
a
at
limited
limited.
moves, which is like
If you want
3,
to swing, you can do your normal movement.
which is 12. Each square is a meter.
Alright. Yep.
So
Okay, so my limited is
you could get here.
3.
Most characters have a limit of 3. There are
Yeah.
exceptions.
Yeah, there's
Now
a
let's start by moving.
what's it called?
Full battle
Class
is 12. So what's max do then?
That's like running and doing nothing but running.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a negative for running. Like if you just sprint, I don't know if you get a negative or not.
I don't think
Okay,
so, but
so
you don't get an
before
action.
Before I commit to the movement, I'm looking at a spell that does. It says range area is 30 meters per target. What does the 2 mean?
What's the
So
Combat type.
there's several different levels of combat complexity you can play at in this game. So a range of 2 is equal to 30 meters.
So
A
it's
range
same,
of 1 is
same number.
equivalent to 10 meters, so
Yeah,
on and so
in
forth.
simple, there's 3 zones. So you can shoot 2 zones of distance, aka 30 meters.
Okay. So to move and spell, it is
3
limited movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you have something that lets you do more, and there are some things that do, you can only move a limited move and cast a spell.
Which
that
You
range
might not be able to see anyone there.
could see the Mad Goblin or the Hoodling.
That mad goblin that's being surrounded, that Pickles is in front of.
That said, if you're going to target into a skirmish, you would chance hit Pickles.
I thought you guys
Unless you have
Oh,
the
there's
feats to
skirmishing.
ignore that.
No, he did not pick up targeting.
Yeah, so if you
Okay.
shot at him, you'd have to roll.
No, you got metamagic targets, which allows you
yeah,
to
you're
make
right,
more
you're right.
targets. That said, you can see this goblin over here.
Yes, I can.
Depends on what spell you're casting too. Some of them
Oh,
don't have
but
a
no, you can't
hitting.
shoot through the skirmish with advanced rules.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
You're better off just running in and smashing something with your sword.
that's if it's a shielded area.
No, it's not if it's a shielded area. If it's
Oh,
shooting...
including that caused by hostile characters and skirmish. Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but some spells aren't affected by that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I guess that's true. He could cast, like,
Fireball.
a...
any AoE spells.
No. Anything that just says target, he could target.
So it's
Yeah.
an option as well.
If it's a
what's the
target
penalty
spell and
for-
not a shot spell, you can still cast it into a skirmish without those feats.
Oh, he could...
You'll note that spells like Energy Bolt are a target or a shot spell, but spells like Paralyze or
Yeah, I was just gonna.
He could
Yeah, I'm gonna
cast-
cast paralyzed.
He could cast lightning
This
as
is
well.
a casting that out of spite for the ones that were laughing at me earlier.
messed up.
Do it.
Oh, crap.
Do the targeting, the multi-target paralyze.
Yep, I'm gonna target. Actually, if I can I get this lonely goblin down there or no?
Yeah, you can target all of them that you can see.
Okay. Yep.
All right, just
Yep,
hit
cool.
the MP button 3 times. The one that showed up in the
Oh, here
chat.
it is. Yeah. 1.
Two.
What happens if I hit meta? 3. Okay.
target takes a -2 penalty to its accuracy or evasion. Caster chooses. If caster targets multiple creatures, so it must choose the same one for all.
All right, roll a check for me so I can roll against their willpower. Goblin 1. Goblin 2.
I have not attacked yet, so what do you think is best?
Well, no, if you cast a spell, you can't attack.
No. I
Oh,
was asking accuracy or evasion in this case. Since I haven't attacked yet.
I would go with evasion just to make them easier for all of us to hit,
Yeah.
because they'll go down.
Yep. Let's go to evasion then.
And if you click on all, well, actually, I have no idea how effects will work with that particular spell because I've never actually bothered to cast Paralyze.
I'm just going to give them all the effects, and then I will adjust from there. You said
Oh,
evasion?
neat.
Yep. Oh, I guess you could choose from effects from the chat.
I already put it on them!
I mean, fortunately, it's only on one.
Okay. Alright, they are all now...
After that, you jerks.
They're now all paralyzed. They begin twitching. And it affects their movements.
And that's turn.
That makes it their turn.
The gas.
Boop. Ten?
Each person just move within Kimiosa's tactical bit range. Don't let him get away, Kimiosa.
Boop. Alright, Kimyosa. Dodge an arrow?
As you wish.
Fine. Dodge another arrow? Oh, that's the wrong thing.
I was about to say, I don't think you rolled the right thing there.
I don't know why there were two on there. Alrighty. Arrows dodged. Gobbo! Let's start a new skirmish. Let's start a skirmish.
I found out what shielding
skirmish.
means.
That goblin, as he approaches, I'm gonna block him one step backwards.
Okay.
So shielding is quite literally, if you're standing behind someone, you're using them as a shield.
Oh, excellent.
Okay. He would still be able to target Kimyosa in the skirmish, but that's still going to hit you, Shinju.
Yep.
So damage 7. Oops. Untarget myself there. Try that again.
Oh, does your block get used before you can use your mask? Try to suck it up?
No, I couldn't because I wasn't in the skirmish yet. Yeah, enjoy that.
So Shinju has a fun ability called Stop and Stagger. Shinju also has a fun ability of blocking 11 points of damage, or is it 12 now?
It's a lot.
12.
It's 12. Okay, so Shinju has a very high chance of stopping and staggering a lot of things.
Stop saying 0, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm not giving her that benefit. Dondalus, Pickles, dodge. Fine.
Avoid it gracefully.
Dodge again. Oh my god, why?
What can I say? Pickles is, it's my better half.
Dodge again! Oh, come on. Yep, that'd be my turn. Y'all's turn. Renegade Star, what would you like to do?
I can go really quick.
Go for it.
Oh my.
I'm, sniping the grumpy arrow hoodling. He's not doing good with a 19.
That poor hoodling.
Ooh. That's gonna hurt.
46 damage. Oh, and I'll move up 3. You know what? Maybe I won't move up 3. No, I'm good. I'm good back here. Pickles can swing once, and Pickles will swing at the Mad Goblin. $12.
I dodge. Poorly.
21 damage from earth damage.
He's still alive!
That's my turn. Pickles is done.
Since
She's
I
gonna take
am.
a s- Oh, you wanna?
Go ahead.
Yeah, she's gonna take a swing so she can free you up to go punch all those guys.
Lay the hammer down.
Yep.
The old hammer and anvil.
Alright. Oh, I forgot to turn on frickin' Land Riposte. Okay. So Shinju takes her swing. She kips it up.
Still hits.
Oof.
You rolled a 10 too. That's unfortunate. I did not mean to do that. Can I undo that? Yeah, okay.
Where are you going, Shinju? There's still a skirmish.
Tactical move after hitting, after attacking.
Yeah,
Should be able to move
should be able
normal
to.
speed.
Tactical move, flowing fortunes. I'm covering. That doesn't matter. I can't get into a combat from here. Okay. Yep. Shinju-san. Go, Kimio-san. Oh.
All right, I'm going to move over into this skirmish. And I guess I'm going to start with the saber hoodling and work my way around.
Hit him with the Hagar spin.
Again, declaring chain and dual wielding for 3 attacks. First attack.
Wait, who are you attacking?
So I'm starting with the saber hoodling.
No. I'm gonna get a natural 12, and you're gonna be very upset with me.
Yeah. Is it still alive?
Oh gods, no.
All right, Mad Goblin.
That one was actually kind of close.
That was kind of a mediocre damage roll.
It only had 1 HP
Lonely
left.
Goblin.
He's still standing.
Well, nothing I can do about that.
So I'll go ahead and join the fray then. Is there flanking rules in this game?
No, not in this game.
No, there is a quote unquote skirmish area based upon how many people are within combat range of each other, and everybody's considered to be somewhere within that bubble, and it doesn't really track flanking.
Yeah.
Which is why you can also hit anybody in the bubble, even if they're quite a distance away from you.
It's the
I would
death
say,
ball.
Exception to that is like if we were in that hallway right there, and me and Kimiosa were up front. I want to say we block people behind us because that'd be the shielding thing that Kip was talking about.
Is that an actual action too, like raising shield rather than attacking?
No.
And I'm assuming you declared the mana strike.
Yes, for this one. As well, before I do that, is there a cost to using mana strike?
No. It is a declared action.
Good.
Yep, you're good. It's already in effect.
So running my cavalry sweep slash without the horse.
You know, you have levitate. You could just be your own horse. The spell, that is. You have the spell
I
levitate.
could do that. Well, couldn't do that in attack.
Yeah. Anyway, I lost that
Still
evasion. Roll your power.
You can't ride
Power.
Pickles unless I also ride Pickles.
All right, you're banned. Your first attack and you crit. No, we're not doing this.
Hell yeah.
I think
Opposite
swords crit on 10s. See, you're not used to it because everyone's using maces and blunt weapons,
True.
which crit on 12s.
Oh my god. That plus
Swords and
14.
crossbows crit on 10s. I aim and crit on 8s.
If I ever transform, I crit on 10s.
I bet you do. That lonely goblin is
That's
no longer lonely.
skills.
And if
Poor guy only had like 2 hit points left, didn't he?
Yeah, he's at negative 19
on
off
either
of that
critical one.
shot.
And if I can, would like to raise shield to, I guess, protect. I guess Pickles is right behind me.
Do you have the ability to raise shield?
No, but
I have
if Pickles is right behind him, he would take the hit if he was aiming at Pickles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's that's different though.
Is
Like,
that
so
a
what
skill or?
No,
No.
is a feat called
No.
cover.
There's a
Oh,
feat
oh,
called
okay,
cover.
gotcha.
Pickles
Okay,
is using
gotcha.
you as a human shield.
Yeah. This isn't Pathfinder where you have to declare raising your shield.
Okay. I thought just having a shield was the cover, or was the cover action.
No.
No.
No. Okay. Never mind then. And turned.
What's up, Erling? How's it going?
Yeah. There's nowhere to escape.
I give up. He drops his bow
Do we accept
and
parlay?
raises his hand in barbarous surrender.
I don't think so. Yeah, I want to say it's like one thing if you're like half barbarous or you're a kobold and you like integrate into society normally, but I want to say these guys like they're just like generally considered to be like unredeemable, right?
Ah! Sneak attack. Shinju.
Oh
Wow.
no.
What's he sneak attacking with?
Thrown dagger.
He is
He
deceitful,
missed.
I suppose.
Hit your shield.
Well, that sucks.
Well, this is awkward.
Can I still surrender?
Shinju's ready to go.
Yeah.
Can you stop a stagger from far away?
No, thankfully.
I really wish I could.
As a heads up, it is thundering and lightning pretty bad out there tonight, so if I lose power or internet, forgive me.
Yeah. So he sneak attacks and Shinju direct attacks. How'd that go for him?
Not very well, guys. Not very well. That rain is really heavy.
Sounds fun. It's probably what blew through my area a couple hours ago.
You hear that? Kim Yosa gave me a storm, chat. Can you believe him?
It's fucked up, man.
It's messed up.
It's not my fault I live almost directly west of you.
Are you trying to blame the Gulf of America?
No. I think I'm trying to blame the easterlies.
Not the
No,
west.
westerlies.
Yeah, wouldn't it be the westerlies?
I have to look
Or
up the
easterlies.
prevailing winds.
Are easterlies just the ones that blow east, or the ones coming from the east?
I believe it's coming from.
Saber, do you know? No, Saber shook her head. My dog
It is the
fell out.
westerlies.
Okay. So I'm gonna blame Texas. It's all Texas's fault.
It's a little far to be. Sure.
I didn't blame you, Shinju. I blame Texas. Anywho, that ends that bit of comboot.
Woohoo.
Let me put up the loot tables.
Loot's a little bit weird in this system.
It's nicer in this system.
I think some parts of the system are nicer, and some parts are a little, I'd say, iffy. Most of the fact that it whatchamacallit, it encourages you essentially to have one person do all the looting.
Unless you all have, like, levels in scouting.
5 levels in scout, seriously.
It's not that expensive.
That's all. 5 levels.
Okay, while you guys talk to this guy, I guess I'll be elbow deep in these goblins, figuring out what's in them.
3 goblins, 3 saber hoodlings, and 2 arrow hoodlings.
So, saber hoodlings first. So that's 2 hoods, 3 crude weapons.
Yep. Sorry about that, everybody. I lost power. Forgive the scuff. Kimyosa sent me a storm that I was not agreeing with.
can't believe you do that.
I wholeheartedly believe he would do that to me. Not out of spite or anything, just to see if they could.
I do believe that we were just asking to be on pause so we could travel to the other room to take care of them. As I was describing our ability to detect enemies, or our lack of said ability now.
$13.
Our
There do not appear to be any traps on the door that you can see.
Is it locked?
It is not.
please. Yep, come gather up so we can all charge in at once. That'll be great. Fantastic.
Yep.
I love kicking doors in. She just says that she kicks door in.
Camiosa now has a magical snake that has decided
Ah.
to join him.
Where'd you get that
I
snake?
had
You saw me spend a ritual casting to create it.
No, I was
supposedly
For an hour.
knee deep in goblins.
there were enemies
Well.
in here.
Should I observe the room, see if I see anything invisible?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if I can actually do that. 17 for observing the room.
Hold on, I gotta go look at my traps again.
Is there a general
What's your
perception,
adventure
or is
level?
that
7? 6?
I'm 6. We have some people that
Six.
are now 7.
I'm gonna go by 7. The
Everybody's
check was,
7 except you, Kip.
Yeah.
No,
What?
Shinju's also 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
So with
I
the-
purposely didn't go to 7, and then I
Yeah.
picked up Priest to just delay it more, and then everyone's just like, oh, by the way, we're 7 now. I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah, I remember we talked about delaying, and then suddenly so many people are 7. Like, what the fuck?
So,
Okay.
Kip, you don't even have to spend 10 minutes looking for stuff. You can spot it. There's a strange arch over here with a wall. Just in the archway for some reason.
That's weird.
Secret door? Again.
Secret door. Again.
I'm gonna walk in cautiously. This is
I'll
a big
stay
room.
a little bit ahead of Kip.
I'm using Pickles as a shield.
Yeah. Stay behind me and Pickles, Kip, until we get to the secret door.
I did
Go
say
to
I
the
needed to
floor.
speed run 7 for reasons. And then I was fine to drag out from there as long as you wanted.
Kip, do you listen to the door?
So, I'm at this door. What's its deal? Should I observe the door?
Yes?
I'll observe the door. Another 17.
The door seems to be an illusion.
I'm gonna poke it with my my pole of trap detection.
You hear voices from beyond the archway.
Is it in any language I know? Which is common, barbaric, Yoma, or
It
Magitech?
is barbaric.
Okay. What are they saying?
Ah, adventurers beyond the door. They should be here soon.
Who
Ready?
opened it?
I'm just opening it for the sake of you being able to pass through when you want to.
Okay.
I'm gonna start whispering to my own team, be like, hey, there's dudes over there.
Ready the spells, gremlin.
Apparently there's a gremlin. And do I know how... So I've heard goblins speak. Am I so racist that I just know what goblin speak sounds like?
Yes.
Okay. So I will
Excellent.
say that there's goblins, and then they mentioned a gremlin.
Shush, 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 shush. They heard. I see a stick. They know the door is fake. And then
Do you have
silence.
anyone with AoE spells?
Yes, you do actually.
Someone throw a grenade in there.
There's a fireball spell.
Flashbang.
I mean, I suppose because we both sides know the other side is there, they're not going to jump us, so it's just normal combat with initiative, right?
Yep, it is normal combat with initiative.
Yeah.
And
Unfortunately,
you have the
really
weak point on all of these, so there's no point in rolling the sage.
Woohoo!
Oh, fuck.
Oh heck yeah!
Oh my god.
Repositioning, right? In the preparatory phase.
Okay, hold on.
Awkward that you just went through the door and you, like, based with them, almost.
Wait. I
Yeah.
thought you guys wanted to cast a fireball.
Ah, fireball.
I mean, we could just
Fireball.
arrange it in a place where it's not going to hit us.
I suppose that's
As long as you don't hit the
true.
dead center of the skirmish, you can selectively target in the advanced target. The problem is if you hit the dead center of the skirmish, the origin point of the skirmish, then it automatically does everyone in there as random possible targets. Which is really interesting, actually. I like that. It kind of makes AoEs actually a lot bigger than they say on the tin, depending on how you use them. But anyway. That also means as long as we don't start a skirmish before Thalvar goes, then he can arrange it as he pleases without hitting us.
All right, Thalvar and the others. Are there any other pre-combat actions you'd like to take?
Did you want me to throw a fireball in there?
So in pre-combat, you can move yourself tactically up to 3 spaces. So moving yourself up close so that you can like actually tactical move to having vision. And probably yes. You starting with an AoE would be great, by all means. Shinju will go after Thalvar. She sees a target she wants to blind. Yeah,
3
that one.
meter area radius. Do I do the 3.2 or the 2.8?
What are you talking about?
I'm about to throw a fireball and it's 3 meter, but I only got 2.8 or 3.2. Do I round up or round down?
What do you mean? 3.8, 3.2?
This meter says it's 3.2, not 3 meters.
Oh, hold on a second. Dude.
I mean,
Hold on.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to delete that. Yours.
I got it. Where do you want it?
Position somewhere where it's not gonna blast my new friends and
you
get
could
them rather mad at me.
Literally anywhere on this line.
you could put the wall basically up to our face and we'll be fine.
Okay, let's do that.
It's
Yeah, I'm gonna aim it so where these 3 to my left get clipped.
Got it. This much damage.
nah. Move it down 2 spaces.
Assuming
Nope. Wait. Nope. They are so weird. I have somehow managed to awkwardly set them up where you can only get 3 of them.
that's fine. I only see the 1 here. I see the 3 there.
So which one are you going for?
So
Sorry.
at the Aren't all three of those going to get hit?
Yep.
All right. So what do I need to do? The check first?
Yep, roll your check.
Because you could fumble a spell.
And they will roll their willpower against it for half. Willpower!
Is it willpower for that?
Willpower! Oh, no, it's a shot.
Fireball.
That would be evasion.
Fireball shot.
Yeah.
Evasion! Oh, fudge.
It's gonna be worse.
Evasion!
I'm going to go ahead and do the MP.
Evasion!
No, I can't. Why is it not maxing my MP?
Oh, I
That doesn't
somehow
look good.
managed to minus the MP on my gremlin.
Pressing the A button didn't work.
Yeah, I targeted my POG and I hit MP and it's no token selected.
No, just take it off of your MP.
Oh, don't
Alright.
target yourself. Select yourself. There's a difference. Oops.
I mean, yeah, it was.
Oh.
I was just looking at my keys.
MP is the magic power roll for the spell, not the
Are you
mana.
still set to the drawing circles or?
There we go. I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, so just when you want to take your own MP out, select yourself, and then hit the MP button.
Yeah, I was still on
I didn't
the
have to have
circle,
myself
maybe
selected.
that's what the issue was. So, power?
Yeah. You
17.
Then select your targets and hit MD for magic damage.
Remember, some of them are weak to magic.
like that. It doesn't matter, they're all dead.
Oh,
Even the gremlin?
Even the gremlin.
he's guilty.
They ran away.
Nope, they
Turned
cried.
him to ash.
And boom goes the dynamite. Who's got the explosion thing?
Prinny does.
Explosion!
Close one. Well, the person that's in a blind isn't around anymore, so I'll go bonk something. Sleepy Dagger Hoodling. Hello.
I dodge.
Fumbled my bonk. Plus 50 experience.
I'm guessing fumbles crit fail.
When you crit fail, you get 50 experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time you crit fail a roll, with a few exceptions, you get 50 experience for your fumble, but it does no damage, automatically misses, automatically fails, etc., etc.
And I'm covering Kim.
All right, who's next?
Okay, Kim is. Again, declaring chain attack and dual wielding. And it's time to go grappler on this guy.
All right, that's the skirmish. It looks like everybody. Oh wait, there's 6 people.
Yep.
Hold on, that makes it slightly bigger. Unless Kim Yosa decides to kill somebody.
Probably will. I need a dodge roll from the disassociated goblin.
He's certainly disassociated.
Is he still alive?
Yep.
Second attack.
I don't think he's alive
How
anymore.
about now?
Flurried.
Now for the next goblin. Alright, and that is me.
Kip and Pickles.
Pickles Pickle's gonna run in. See these two men. And do some whipping.
Oh yeah.
Whip it good.
18.
Against who?
The goblin. He gets hit for 15 damage. And the dagger hoodling.
That was clearly critical. Why are you doing damage?
He wishes.
I know.
17.
All right. A nice quiet room as all 6 of the goblins and the gremlin are dead. Let me get you your loot tables. Kit, as you begin searching the room, you will find a magical looking object on one of the creatures. It is a square shape with a rune at the end of it, like it should be slotted into a square pegged hole somewhere within the dungeon. Maybe a door with a magic seal on it.
Have we seen anything like that so far?
Yes,
So-
yes, Kit. Yes, you have. It was the final door you haven't been able to get through. All the way up here.
All the way north of us.
Oh, okay. Was one gremlin, right?
One gremlin.
Got it. Got a strange necklace.
While Kip is looting the bodies, I am going to send my new familiar out to scout some other areas of the dungeon level. Because I can see through it, and we share senses, which means it gets my dark vision.
You summoned a snake, didn't you?
Yep.
How
Thematic.
many goblins?
Dos.
Good, duh.
10.
So can I get a token for my familiar?
And follow-up question: does a dead body have no MP?
How many goblins?
Correct.
Damn.
How many goblins?
3.
So 2 weapons, 1 high quality weapon. Okay. Done. We go in here still, don't we? I don't know if we have or not.
You have not.
That's where I was going to send my snake to go scout, but I don't have vision from its token.
Snake doesn't need vision. What are you talking about?
Snake.
Stop moving it if you want me to give it vision.
Quick. Run back and forth
Nope.
really fast.
How do you change the title?
I'm missing snake.
Hold on. Let me adjust the character sheet itself, because if I don't, it will never change. What do you want it to be named?
I don't have a name for it yet.
All right, Kimyosa's familiar.
I was just going to try and drop the title off of it, but I don't see how to do that.
Hold on.
His name is Stephen with a PH.
There we go.
Really?
Drop it. There we go.
Thank you.
Wait. Does he have vision? He does not.
Here it is.
Okay, we're good.
So, yeah, I was just going to send it over into this room to scout around.
Is yours familiar affected by damage?
Any damage that it takes doesn't actually harm it, but it can potentially harm me.
Okay. Could I? Does your pet have scout levels?
It has no levels,
Okay.
no HP, no loot, doesn't take any fall damage, doesn't have any fortitude or willpower of its own. There's all kinds of crap it doesn't have. It counts as a construct.
All right. Then Kimyosa,
Um,
I will have you roll your scout check.
I don't have scout.
Yeah, I know. Roll me 2d6.
Oh, what's the roll for just rolling dice?
Square bracket, 2d6, square bracket, square bracket.
Five.
Yay! You've triggered my trap card.
Yay.
Anybody watching from that general area will see a puff of green smoke.
Is it poison?
It's poison.
Familiar is immune to poison,
Oh, well, good.
Yay!
as well as diseases and psychic effects.
Also good. Yeah. You've triggered the trap of poison gas. Or poison cloud. Poison spread? Poison spread.
Yay, poison immunity. All the coolest people have poison immunity.
Like the person made of Mako stones.
Exactly.
Yep, it's a construct, so it gets construct immunities. So that includes poison, disease, and psychic.
Mmm. Tasty.
Yep. It just keeps on going. Yeah, oh well.
So, is there a way to open the door in this room with us, or?
What door? Oh. What door?
Wait, I thought you said there was one here, like the one up, that we couldn't get through.
What? No.
No, the key we've been looking for is essentially here.
Yes, you found the key.
Is there anything my familiar sees in this room over here?
No. Ignore that door to the north. That was a thing I forgot to delete before exporting it from Dungeon Alchemist. But
Yeah, there's a weird ray of vision I have going through the walls into the non-space.
But effectively, there's nothing else here. I'm going to go ahead and move you guys all to the... And apparently not get Shinju. Hold on.
Oh,
Shinju,
yeah,
stop
Shinju,
moving.
down there by her lonesome.
Shinju's gonna walk.
Stop moving, everybody. Stop moving! There's nothing else in this floor. Y'all explored the entire floor.
No, we haven't.
Yes, you have. That's the... Ugh.
But have we double checked all the rooms in case something new came into the room?
Why would I, as the DM, move you all back to the point where you need to go?
I don't know. But more importantly, why don't we take 10 in that nice hidden room down there, far away from the room where we know the last possible thing is?
Do you want to rest before going into the next fight?
I mean, it's behind these like big magical double doors. That feels like something. Are boss rooms? Well, yeah, because there's the other sword dungeons. Yeah, so boss rooms are a thing in this world, right?
Yeah, but that would be boss rooms of an active sword dungeon, not boss rooms of a dead one.
Yeah, let's still not take this.
Either way,
Yeah.
you can take the rest if you need to.
Take that rest.
A short rest or a long rest?
Short rest.
All right, gain half your MP back. By the way, when I say half your MP back, I mean like 57 divided by 2, half there, Cairo.
Yeah, I was
half
thinking
your,
it was,
half
the
your
total.
potential maximum.
Yeah, half of your max. The only one who's really affected by that right now is Kip.
Is the number rounding down
Nope.
or round up?
Round down. Unless otherwise
Okay.
specified, always round down.
Why am I being affected by it?
Oh, well, Kimiosa's also really low on MP right now, isn't he?
Yep.
Yep. Although I can use my familiar's MP as my own.
All right. What I was saying is, like, you won't be at the full you two, Kip and Kim. Kim and Kip.
Do I have time to actually rest while I was spending that time?
I'm going to count it, yes. Maybe looting is therapeutic to you. I don't know.
It is, actually.
That actually does sound really cool.
Why are my two tokens moving together as one?
Because you have
Yeah,
both of them
Did you
selected.
get a
How do I unselect one?
box just your one character?
No. Draw a box outside of your character. Oh, there you go.
For the
Anyhow.
most part, we're going to be occupying the same space most of the time.
Okay, fair enough.
When does Kim you also need a magical seaweed?
I have
He just pulls out his seaweed snacks and is like, who's hungry?
a small collection of Mako stones, which are essentially mana batteries if I get desperate.
I point at
So I'm
Shinju. I'm like, I
fine
got
on
that
that
Mako stuff.
mana.
All right. We are going to end here for the evening. Go ahead and
What's
roll
the door?
growth.
It's right there.
And it's also 10.
We got 6 minutes.
Got 6 minutes. That's plenty of time.
Let's roll growth and let's make plans for the next sessions. Make sure everybody's here for those. Uh-oh. Thalvar, are you getting strength? Are you getting strength?
Pick one.
I think I want strength.
All right.
Guess I'll
So
click on strength.
Dex.
So this is called growth. At the end of each session, you will roll the growth button, and you can pick one of your two choices to increase your abilities. And this is kind of like what we were doing at the beginning of the session when we were building out your character. This is what you would effectively get each session, which is why your character, starting at level 7, got those. Alrighty. Thank you everybody for watching. Like and subscribe. And again, sorry for the random power outage.